Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and for the next 2 weeks, our show is presented by the new London Barn Playhouse, where their mission is to enrich and entertain our community with the highest quality theater created by talented, emerging artists in collaboration with accomplished professionals. Today, Keith Coughlin, Executive Artistic Director of the new London Barn Playhouse, will tell us about their unique solution to the pandemic limits under the Big Top, celebrating their 89th summer season. North Cape Design Build presents another chamber member feature, looking at the changes at the new London Inn. Deb Pascalano and Scott Blewett introduce the new Sunapee Farmers Market. And we'll close with Steve Smith, excited about the Newport Brewfest. Don't go away because you won't want to miss this week's edition of the Yankee Chronicle.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. With more frequent major weather events, don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. Now is the time to have a highly trained H.R. Clough technician perform an annual maintenance and inspection of your gas or oil system to help you avoid a failure in the dead of winter. Call now to set up an appointment. Call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the famous porch at the new London Barn Playhouse here on Main Street in New London. And I'm now joined by Keith Coughlin, the Executive Artistic Director. Hi, Keith.
Hi, Abby. Thanks for having me.
This is exciting. We're not actually in the barn, as you can tell. It's still kind of sleeping.
We're on the precipice of the barn, but we're, even if it is figuratively, we're glad to throw open these doors.
Sure.
And while we may not be welcoming people back to the barn this summer,
yes,
we are welcoming the barn back to the community.
It's really exciting. So this is a unique summer because theater is back. We're back and we're ready to be, having things on our calendars. I think people are most excited about, and you have some fun and exciting things this summer.
We've all traversed a very challenging time.
Sure.
And boy, did we miss our patrons last summer.
Yes.
It was a huge loss for us, and I am so grateful for those patrons that have expressed the missing of the barn in the summer. But we're back. The barn is back, and we're going to be producing under a wonderful open-air tent on the Colby Sawyer College campus behind Ivy Science Center. And we are thrilled to welcome all those that love and adore the barn to gather back together to embrace the music and dance and song with barn talent that everybody's used to.
Really exciting. And there are a couple of unique things this summer, like under the tent, obviously. The schedule and calendar is unique for the barn, never before done or not in modern time, a rotating repertory style calendar.
That's right. There are many new things as we approach the summer, but the schedule itself is something that in our normal barn schedule with big scenic pieces and lots of costumes, we maybe wouldn't have been able to effectively do this type of schedule. But under the tent, we're able to. And this repertory schedule gives people the opportunity to see a different show almost every night. So there are going to be 4 different productions in rep schedule.
Really cool.
And so you could come on Tuesday and see a show, see another show on Wednesday, another show on Thursday, another show on Friday, throughout 8 weeks of the summer. And all 4 of these shows are going to embrace music that you know and love, music of Rodgers and Hammerstein, Kander and Ebb, new contemporary music that people may know. So lots to enjoy under the stars this summer with the barn.
Really exciting. And so tickets are available. They're on sale. People are encouraged to come. And what can people do to get tickets to come this summer?
Well, we hope that if you're interested, and we hope that you are, because if you have been to a barn show before, we may not be in this physical structure, but we can guarantee that that barn talent that you know and love is going to be with us underneath the tent. You can visit our website at nlbarn.org or call the box office to gain tickets, and we hope that you'll join us this summer.
And you do have some exciting people returning back to the barn, but also some new people this year who have never been to New London.
As always, and I think we embrace even greater, not having a summer last year. We welcome a whole slew of talented artists, designers, directors, technicians from all over the country. And in particular, our acting repertory company is a wonderful group of talented young artists, 8 folks, some alumni, some new folks to welcome to New London. And all of our staff bring their immense talents to New London to share with our community this summer.
And before I let you go, we've had a lot of updates throughout the winter on the Play a Part campaign. If you drive down Main Street, it's very obvious that there are some changes happening to the barn. So how's that campaign going?
Lots of exciting things happening with the Barn Playhouse. And so Play a Part, our Play a Part campaign moves forward. Our Center for our Artistic Development is rising from the ground as we speak. And it is truly a game-changing moment for the Barn Playhouse in our history. It's the 89th summer season, and as we look forward, new facilities to welcome patrons into for all of our production departments, the ability to expand some of our programming into the outside of summer months. It's incredibly exciting for where we're going into the future for the barn, and the support we've received from our community has been humbling and amazing. And so those structures continue to rise, and as you drive by on Main Street, you'll see them. I'm
sure if you watch today's episode and then drive down Main Street tomorrow, you'd see a completely different thing from what we would see. It's happening that fast, which is so exciting.
It's been years in development, and it's happening right now. It's growing into a reality for us at the barn.
So exciting, and to be back is just wonderful and thriving for this community. So Keith Coughlin, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks so much, Abby.
While the Barn Playhouse gets its facelift and upgrade, we'll truly enjoy this unique solution to keeping our summer entertainment on track. When we come back, North Cape Design Build will introduce us to another chamber member looking at the new and unique offerings at New London Inn's Coach House restaurant. Now, these words from other businesses that continue to make your Yankee Chronicle possible.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. Now is the time to have a highly trained H.R. Clough technician perform an annual maintenance and inspection of your gas or oil system to help you avoid a failure in the dead of winter. Call now to set up an appointment. Call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. Now is the time to protect yourself from the potential rising costs of fuel. The H.R. Clough Smart Pay Plan offers you the very best price. Call and talk to one of the expert staff about the right plan for you and your home. Call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Chamber Member Feature is brought to you by North Cape Design and Build, a world-class design build partner committed to enhancing our local community. Now, Ashley Rowley.
Scott Reed, the owner of the Inn at Pleasant Lake and the New London Inn. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Ashley. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Doing wonderful.
We are heading into a busy summer.
It's absolutely amazing.
We're
the difference
excited.
between 2020 and a tough year and what we see coming in 2021 is very, very exciting. Travel, particularly leisure travel, leading business travel, is going to bounce back very significantly.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about what's been happening here at the Inn since you've taken over.
Well, we've done a number of things. We've assembled an absolutely fantastic team, and we still are looking for some help in certain roles, but we're very excited about how the team has come together to support us for the year and our guests. The menu here at the New London Inn has some very exciting news that we'd like to announce. We are shifting to an Italian type format.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
What Brian's really focusing on here is a Northern Italian type style, which means a heavy base of steak and seafood. This is more about Italian flavors with a good base of steak and seafood and of course plenty of vegetarian options as well. The nice thing about the nice thing about an Italian format is it has such a broad range of dishes and flavors and styles when you look across the base of Italian food that it still gives a lot of flexibility for what we do. And it's not that we won't have pasta. The dish I tried the other night was this gnocchi that was, everything's made in-house. It was an absolutely phenomenal lamb with gnocchi and a pesto base to it.
Excellent. So, there's not enough lamb dishes, I'll say that. That's for sure. So tell us a little bit about the Sergeant Room. A little bird told me there might be some adjustments happening there.
There are a few things that we're doing. Definitely some renovations and upgrades. And the Sergeant Room will A, be more modern, B, kind of take on the decor, if you will, of more of the tavern. As we're thinking about this tavern, I call it the Onyx Tavern because of this wonderful bar here that's such a feature.
Right.
And there's just not enough seating. And so it will be an extension of the Onyx Tavern. And what's nice about it is we can now offer a balance of casual food with the fine dining. So when you think of Coach House, you typically think of the fine dining. It'll still be Italian-based, but we'll also have plenty of seating for the casual diner as well.
So tell me a little bit about tapas on the veranda.
Well, that was an excellent trial that we did last summer, and late summer into the fall. And I have to tell you, it had such an overwhelming reception, and we had limited seating up there, so we're definitely bringing it back. It also will have kind of the Italian flair to it. It's smaller plates, and it is on select nights that we'll be doing that.
That's perfect.
And we're going to move it to the patio because of the renovations that I'm doing on the patio as well. That'll allow us more seating. But I think the thing that really excited people last summer is what we're bringing back, that idea of smaller portion plates with lots of options on the flavors to be able to kind of pace your way and try a lot of different things through the
That's what I do love. I do love that. When you have, a variety of options and you just want to try a little bit of everything, having something like tapas is a great idea. And I remember last season driving past Main Street and listening and seeing all of the people on the porch. Oh my goodness, it just reminded me of better days, if you will. Reminded me of times when everyone was out.
The idea of having a wonderful experience with an outside venue, to be able to take in the sights and the sound right here of our beautiful Main Street in New London, or if you wanted something a little more secluded in what I think of as our garden grotto on the patio. But the other thing that we experimented a little bit with last fall was live music for the tapas.
Oh, yes.
And we do hope to bring that back as well, hopefully on a little more regular schedule. So we're trying to line that up as well for the tapas. So,
and the good thing about that, too, is it echoes through the Main Street kind of corridor. So it calls you to the inn to be able to come and have some tapas on the porch. So excellent stuff. I'm very excited to see what this next summer season has to offer. All right, well, thank you so much, Scott, for giving us the inside scoop as to what's happening here at the Inn. We're very excited, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to you again soon about some other things coming up.
Yum is the word. Maybe a night of dinner and theater with these two historic institutions always keeping themselves relevant. When we return, we'll be introduced to another new location for traditional service, the Sunapee Farmers Market. Please stay with us.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. Now is the time to protect yourself from the potential rising costs of fuel. The H.R. Clough Smart Pay Plan offers you the very best price. Call and talk to one of the expert staff about the right plan for you and your home. Call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick must-see bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
There's a big difference between a big box store and a LaValle Middleton building supply.
When you're a local store, you need to compete with the bigger chains. So we've combined our purchasing power with over 300 independent lumberyard and home centers, and we've passed those savings on to you.
Our customers have grown up with our stores, and now their kids are shopping here with our kids.
We have everything you need for any home improvement project you can think of.
And the possibilities are endless.
If we had a motto, it would be neighbors helping neighbors build a community.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel, your host. Let's now join Deb Pascalano and Scott Blewett on Sunapee Harbor with news of another great attraction.
Well, in Sunapee Harbor, we're going to have a farmers market this summer. We're surrounded by farmers markets, and it's the only town that doesn't have a farmers market, so Scott and I thought it was time to bring one to the harbor. We have anywhere between 13 and 18 vendors, depending on the week. We have 11 regular vendors. Everyone is from within 75 miles of Sunapee. And what we really tried to do was offer a variety of products so that there's not a lot of competition amongst the vendors, and so that there's a good variety of products. So we have everything from maple syrup, honey, goat products, all kinds of produce, meat, eggs, chickens.
We've taken extra care to be very selective to make sure there's not duplication and redundancy within the market. We want to make sure it's a true farmer's market. So you want fruits and vegetables, you're going to get it. Fresh maple syrup, fresh honey, fresh cheeses.
The location is Sunapee Harbor, right off of Main Street between the Livery and Fenton's Landing. We have an upper lot and a lower lot. The upper lot has all the farm products, and the lower lot has more of the prepared food products. We are having different artisans rotate through every week, and we have a nonprofit also at the market each week. It's Saturday mornings, 8:30 to 11:30, from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
So our whole philosophy for the market is to work in cooperation with the local businesses in the harbor. So we're not trying to compete. You might see some of their products at other locations, but please, if you're coming to visit the market, spend a little more time, go in some of the local shops and eateries, and spend some time in Sunapee Harbor. It's a gorgeous place to be in the summer, and give us some feedback. We'd love to hear what you think.
There's a new retail business opening up on River Road that'll have clothes, shoes, an assortment of summer items. Within Stacy's Smoothies, there's a new coffee bar opening up with espresso, cappuccino. It's the only place in Sunapee other than Dunkin' Donuts to get a cup of coffee. We also have a micro golf course opening up in the harbor, which is a smaller version of mini golf, 9 holes, with a Sunapee summer theme, and a hot dog vendor.
So if you're going to visit the market on Saturday, July 3rd, 8:30 to 11:30. Stick around for a wonderful 4th of July parade, which will be coming through the harbor at noon. It's sure to be a sight not to be missed. And if you really want to make a day of it, later that night at dusk is going to be the most spectacular fireworks display on Lake Sunapee. So come to Sunapee Harbor and spend the day.
So the location of Farmers Market is on Main Street between the Livery and Fenton's Landing. The entrance is on River Road. It is Saturday mornings, 8:30 to 11:30, from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Hope to see you at the market.
Thanks, you guys. I might mention a new coffee bar, hot dog stand, and much more that makes Sunapee Harbor a fun place to visit. Another fun place to be in return is the Newport Brew Fest. Steve Smith will give us the lowdown on this year's event. But first, these words from some of the good businesses that make your Yankee Chronicle possible in the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. H.R. Clough installs water conditioning systems to purify your water and add life to your hot water heating system. Now is the perfect time for one of our expert staff to evaluate your needs. For a free estimate, call H.R. Clough today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
There's a big difference between a big box store and a LaValle Middleton building supply.
When you're a local store, you need to compete with the bigger chains. So we've combined our purchasing power with over 300 independent lumberyard and home centers, and we've passed those savings on to you.
Our customers have grown up with our stores, and now their kids are shopping here with our kids.
We have everything you need for any home improvement project you can think of.
And the possibilities are endless. If we had a motto, it would be neighbors helping neighbors build a community.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. With more frequent major weather events, don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Welcome back. I'm Abby Peel, your host. Let's now join Steve Smith from WCNL to tell us about the Newport Chamber's upcoming Brewfest. Hi, Steve.
We are getting ready for Brewfest. So the 6th annual Newport Nano Brewfest is this coming Saturday. It is from 11 until 3 on the Newport Town Common. Now, I took a look at the weather forecast earlier today, and it does say a slight chance of rain. Any rain that we should get looks like it'll be early in the morning. Other than that, we should be good to go. The weather looks fantastic. We have some amazing breweries lined up. So, hey, we've got a 1766 Brewing Company is coming down from Plymouth. Old Settlers, that is a cider company. They're coming up from Alstead. Barra Irish is back from the Portsmouth region. They were here 2 years ago, and they're returning again. Kentucky Cider, another new cider company. One of our 4 ciders that will be with us this year, obviously from Kentucky. Frog Brewing Company, they're from, I believe, the Lakes region. I can't quite remember where. I've never had them before. Very excited for them also. Branch and Blade coming up from Keene. Aegean, I think it's how you pronounce them, and I apologize if I messed their name up. First time ever having them here. They're coming to our Brewfest. Also, Polyculture Brewing Company from Croydon, just right up the road. They debuted here last year, made a massive impact, and they're coming back. They're going to be debuting some awesome stuff. Belgian Mare from Alstead, they've been with us for years, back again. Farnham Hill, last year Farnham Hill was our first cider company here, and they are back from Lebanon. Concord Craft Brewing, they 2 years ago won first place and third place And then last year they got another 3rd place for brewing, the Best in Brew competition. You see Big Water Brewing Company out of Salisbury, New Hampshire is back. Also Monadnock Brewing, first time that they've been here. They'll be here. And our final brewery, this is a 2-1. So Pups Cider, our 4th cider company. They also have a brewery. So Houndstooth Brewery will be represented with Pups Cider also. So here are some of the beers that you have. I'm not going to run through all of them, but we have the 11th Regiment IPA, Hog Reeve Porter, Main Street Gold. We have various different types of ciders from Tumbler, Melt, and Gold Rush. That's all from Old Settlers. Kentucky Cider Company is also bringing their cranberry cider, their maple cider, and their Kentucky blend. Let me see, what else do we have? We got some pale ales, farmhouses. We've got, Polyculture Brewing Company is debuting their Tangerine Speedo Farmhouse IPA. Sounds cool. Blueberry Cream Ale from Big Water Brewing Company. Also a citrus sour if you love sours. I'm not a big sour guy, I gotta be honest with you. We have some great sours coming this year. We have a few porters. We got a Coco Loco. I believe that's a chocolate sour. Very neat. What else do we have? So a raspberry sour. That is from Branch and Blade. Could be pretty awesome. Lots of IPAs. We've got a New England IPA. We got a triple IPA coming also. Peach Blow. Got some really cool stuff. I hope that you can make it here to our Brewfest. If you don't have tickets, now I want to let you know you can get your tickets online. Last I checked, I believe we only have 5 VIP tickets left. Those are definitely going to be selling out. And we have, I believe, like a couple hundred of the general admission tickets, which we sell hundreds of these tickets the week of. What usually happens is people wait until the very last minute to find out how the weather is going to be. So I'm telling you, the weather is going to be awesome. I do hope that you can come by and take advantage of our Brewfest. That will be happening. We've got food trucks coming. We have the Cow Patty Bingo will be right next door. This is all part of Chamber Day, which is also happening on the Town Common in Newport from 10 until 1. Oh, did I say Cow Patty Bingo? If I didn't, somebody's going to be winning $1,000 during Cow Patty Bingo. And also $500 will be given out. Buy your tickets for that. If you need tickets, check out. Come see me because I need to sell all my tickets. Once again, it's our Brewfest this coming Saturday. Get your tickets online, newportnhchamber.org, or just click on the Facebook link and you can buy tickets right through Facebook. We just added that feature about a week and a half ago. So thanks for Facebook for showing us how to make that happen. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for checking in. And I will see you on Saturday for the Newport Nano Brewfest here in the Town Common in Newport.
Thanks, Steve. So much going on as the reins of COVID are slowly lifted. Oh, for a somewhat normal summer. Next week, we'll be right back here at the new London Barn Playhouse when we will meet the guy responsible for dressing all the actors, costume designer Dustin Cross. Barbara Sullivan will give us a tour and rundown on the improvements underway at the livery in Sunapee. Amy Drummond will give us a timetable for this year's Duck Drop at Mount Sunapee. And we'll close the show as we hear from Glenn Peralt, the owner of Colonial Pharmacy here in New London, for another Chamber member feature. Don't miss our Game of the Week second season with great replays from the past. This week, we'll show the 2018 Girls Division III Basketball Championship featuring Hopkinton and Conval. All our games replay on WYCX at 12 noon and 5 p.m. on Sundays and Mondays. Other programming on WYCX Outside Television includes original shows featuring the most exciting extreme sports from rock climbing, biking, water sports, and of course skiing. I'm Abby Peel. Join me again at this same time next week at the new London Barn Playhouse as they present another Yankee Chronicle. Stay safe, everyone.